Okay, we are here with Marina Satti, who is representing Greece this year with the song Zari. Marina, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much.
Now, you've talked about Zari as a song about luck, but it also seems to be a song about grappling with and perhaps re-engaging with a tumultuous relationship. Can you talk about how the song came to be your Eurovision song?
Yeah, although I had discussed with ERT, the Greek national channel, the previous years about going to Eurovision, I didn't feel that ready. It's a very big exposure, and I only started writing my own songs and releasing my own songs in 2016. So, I felt that I had to be stronger and to learn more things before I go on this stage and speak to so many people. When I first accepted this invitation, we didn't have a song. We had to call many songwriters and producers from all over the world to send us their music ideas. I had in my mind that I wanted something that is close to the vibe of the music that I've been doing lately in my life, which is, you know, urban music and elements from Greek traditional music, also from the Balkans and from the Eastern Mediterranean region. All these countries, we have many common elements in the music all over the Balkans, Albania, Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey. We share so many common sounds. Since we have been traveling a lot with my band since 2018, all over Europe and all over the world, people had not so much information about Greece, actually. So my goal was to introduce all this, the past, the present, ideally, the old, but also the new. And I don't know, I hope we have achieved that.
It's so great that you bring up the idea of showing people Greece's present, right? And this is where the video for Montisa is really just incredible, and I'd love it if you could talk about it.
I think that my hidden dream is to become a director at some point and actually to make documentaries. What I like to do is always have different layers of intention and of storytelling in my project. The video of Mandisa is a happy video where I go in the streets with my girls, my girlfriends, my friends, and we dance. But it's in the center of Athens. It was shot during a period of the crisis of Greece that everyone around the world was talking about the crisis and about the center of the city. And, I wanted to bring like a more positive vibe in these streets. So for me, it was very important, like to go and walk like a gang in the middle of the street with a one-shot video, no cut. Actually, the lyrics are talking about having your wings open and flying, and no matter what, despite the bad weather, you keep going. So that was also the intention of the long shot video that we did. That was at a period where I was super sad and super depressed, trying to get used to this new reality of Greece. How can I change this? And then I remembered all these stories that my grandparents used to tell me in the war. And I realized that it's cycles in life and cycles in history where there's the ups, there's the downs, and you need to find a way to twist it. Now, regarding Zari, the song that we are representing Greece in the Eurovision, it's also shot in the center of Athens. It's a little bit humoristic, speaking about these stereotypes that I realized that people abroad have about Greece, like the ancient times, the Acropolis, the 12 gods, Zeus. Everybody was introducing me as Marina Satti, the girl from Greece representing Greece. So I was like, okay, hi Europe. Welcome to Greece, and I'm going to be your guide around the city, NMR, who's this like super strong duo from Greece who are the creative directors and doing all the visuals for the Eurovision act. They worked with Travis Scott and they worked with Kanye West and they worked with like huge brands in Europe, but they're based in Athens, and also the dancers and everyone. So I feel that this team represents the young people in Greece who are active right now, who are super amazing at what they do and super creative. I'm going to be a little bit personal. The recent years, I've been trying to do things in Europe and traveling around in festivals. And I don't know if people realize, even Greece is in Europe. Sometimes I feel that it's far from the game, It's not that like I take a train and I go from London to Paris or from Paris to Switzerland. So I've always felt like, oh my God, I wish I can be part of the game without changing who I am, without singing necessarily in English. And it is actually crazy right now that people listen to the song and like the song in the Greek language, and they can vibe and they can dance to it.
We just wanted to talk really briefly about your album, Yena. It's gorgeous. And
Yes.
I was very struck by Yati Huliem.
Yes. Thank you so much for asking this and for studying. Yena is actually the one and only album that I have released. It's called Birth. Actually, that's what it means. The title Yena came from a friend of mine who used to tell me, come on, Marina, I've been knowing you for so many years and you've been always struggling with the creative process. So this is a kind of birth, and every time you're trying to bring something new from inside of you, it's going to involve pain, but it's also going to involve renaissance and change and evolution. And the first song is actually a traditional song, Yati Pulim, which the lyrics speak about, why my bird can't you sing anymore the way you used to sing before? And the bird replies, how can I sing how I used to sing before? They've cut my wings. And that's how I felt before I completed this album. Really inspired a lot in my music by Turkish music. So I wanted to go there and walk in the streets. And I feel that it's so, so rich in tradition and in culture. And also all these things about like Greece and Turkey history. For me, it's so emotional that we have so many similarities with this country next to us.
Amazing.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for speaking to us. All the mysteries of the Eurovision.